I will never go on another online date ever again because of these right here, okay? Because of these right here, I will never meet somebody else online. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I know that it's been a really long time, so allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Blair, and I am your favorite spiritual baddie, your unofficial life coach, and just a YouTuber that has had a very inconsistent schedule. So let's get into it. It has been a long time since I've been on YouTube. I honestly don't even know like where to look into the camera. Like, I'm not joking when I say it has been a long time. And honestly, let me update you before we get into today's video. I said in a recent video that I have this thing where I feel like I can't be productive if the sun isn't out. Like, if it's literally not shining, I feel like I can't do anything. It makes me super unmotivated. And I just feel like really lethargic. And I don't know, I can't. Not that I can't, it feels hard to do. I just wasn't really feeling like my best self. And at first I thought it was because I was sick and because I was a little burnt out and just tired and all these things that happened back in like late January, early February. Reality is that my vitamin D was low. I had absolutely no idea. I couldn't explain why I felt the way that I did. I just knew that I didn't feel like myself. So I went to my doctor, had some tests run, and turns out your girl has low vitamin D. So that kind of goes hand in hand with having, seasonal depression or experiencing that. Honestly, there being no sun, it really took me a minute to feel back to myself. This is my real life. I really tell you guys these things that I go through, and it is what it is. Brings me to today's video. So I have a new series that I'm starting, and I'm kind of going back to my roots. You scroll all the way back to the beginning. My very first video was about a stalker that I had, and not that the video went viral or anything, like it did not, but that video to date is still one of my highest viewed videos. So it got me thinking. I have so many stories in my vault. My friends all love my terrible dates. They think that me going on all these bad dates is just the funniest thing in the world. Why not make a series out of that? Welcome to the Swipe Left series. Sorry if I keep looking over. I'm literally on live right now, so check me out on TikTok if you guys like seeing me in this more candid state. Okay, so we have a little box thing where we're gonna shake it up and see what date I talk about. I'm 31 going on 32. These are not dates that I've recently been on. These are just all the bad dates that I've ever experienced in life. So if you like tea videos or videos where people share all of their business, then this is the video for you. Please don't hesitate to send a like, leave a comment, and while you're here, grab a snack, grab some drinks, and whatever. We're gonna get into these vibes and let's get started. So we're gonna shake it up. We're gonna shake, shake, shake. All right, let's see. I'm so scared, you guys. I can't even. I'm so scared. Okay. Okay. Officer Goth. I can't believe I'm telling this story. Once upon a time. Let me preface this by saying that most of these dates are the reason why A, I no longer date, and B, I don't date people online. I will never go on another online date ever again because of these right here, okay? Because of these right here, I will never meet somebody else online. Once upon a time, I was on a dating app, and I'm not gonna tell you which one because it really doesn't even matter. I matched with this guy, and he's kind of my unhealed style. I was younger, I was really into people that dressed kind of like grungy, and that was my aesthetic as well. I just wore a ton of black, like black lipstick. Like I was really a goth girl. I'm healed at this point, and at this point in meeting Officer Goth, but you know, I am the type of person where I'm like, don't judge a book by its cover. You just never know. So he was my physical type, but I didn't understand in that moment when we matched who he truly was. Like, you can really hide anything on pictures. All blonde, I was gonna say blonde, oh my God, bald. He compliments my pictures. He seems really normal. He asks me if I like live music. Like, yeah, absolutely. That's one of my favorite pastimes. I'm actually looking to get back into it. Really spur of the moment, he's like, hey, I'm free tonight. Is there any chance that you're free? Now, mistake number one. Normally, I tell people busy or I have, you know, a prior engagement. Even if I don't, I always say that just because you never want to come off too eager. You never want to come off like you're excited for a date. I was not doing anything that night. I was so bored. Inviting me out for a drink and to have fun with some live music. So I'm like, you know what? Yeah, sure. I'm free. So it was winter time. Let's see what kind of shows we have tonight. He had like two in mind, and there was one local and one in the city. And we all live in like a neighboring suburb. We chose to go to the one in the suburbs because, again, it was snowing outside. I really wanted to drive super far. So he's like, how about this? If I drive us to the venue, would you meet me at my house? And I'm like, I don't know about that. So I wanted to talk to him a little bit more. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
All right, talk to you later.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay, so that was my best friend Phil. This is a hard story to do. My description of this man's house just will not do you guys justice. Like, you literally have to see. So, yeah, I don't know. It just looked like Halloween in there, and he's just like really proud. He's showing me around. I keep it, I'm strapped up, baby. Like, I walked into this man's house and I'm like, let me pray. Not sure, like, if I wanted to continue the date because his house was so scary. Really just the living room. So I walk into the kitchen. He has a pig fetus in a jar on his kitchen countertop. There's like gargoyles all in the windows. There were Jack Daniels bottles like lining the top of the cabinets. And I asked him how many Jack Daniel bottles were up there. And I think he said like 42 or something like that. And he drank every one of them by himself. Red flag! Because I was bored that night and had nothing else better to do. Of course I went on the date. It wasn't really that bad after we left his house. Oh, I do want to mention, as he's giving me his tour, he's like, do you want to go down to the basement? Do you see my skin color? Do you think I wanted to go down to the basement? Do you think that I went down to the basement? I have seen this movie too many times. I don't care if you're a cop. I don't care if you're the mayor of the city. I do not care. I don't care. I am not going in your basement. I'm not going to go in your basement. And he's like, I have something really cool down there. I don't know what it's called. It's something that a priest has when they go and give last blessing or their prayer or something to an inmate, and they have to like drink something or take something. He has that box, whatever that is. He has it in his basement. He paid like a ton of money for it. Really creepy. And I still went on a date with him. Like, this is why I'm doing this series, you guys. Please learn from my mistakes. Don't do these things. If something makes you feel uncomfortable, whether you're bored or not, and I mean, this story can probably get some looks like, oh, Blair, not the best judgment. I fucking know. That's why I am telling you guys these things, because I learned from my mistake. Anyway, has all these creepy things. He's like, do you want to go down in the basement and see my creepy shit? And I'm like, fuck no. After I declined to go down to the basement, I went to the restroom, and there's when I had to talk to God. I'm like, Jesus, please, to make it out of here alive, and I promise I will never go out on a date like this again. I'm still here, so obviously God answered my prayers. But I saw the date through. I can't, even with myself. Takes me to this biker bar. The only black person in this bar. That's all I'm gonna say about it. So I immediately look for all of the exits in the place in case my safety is compromised. Sit down, order a drink. He takes his jacket off, and it's just like a full display of tattoos, which I used to love. While I still appreciate tattoos, I don't like tattoos, no cohesion. And that's what his tattoos were. 2 full sleeves of just chaos, like everywhere. A picture of like the devil on his forearm and stuff. Like he had 666 on the back of his, like there. I'm so thankful that I have grown. He's showing me his tattoos. He offers to buy me a drink. Music was great. Where he took me, really enjoyed myself. The date wasn't bad itself. It's just all of the things that I noticed just didn't mesh with me. Not saying that there's anything wrong with a biker bar or wrong with people that like to go and enjoy those things. Like there's literally nothing wrong with that. Please don't take what I'm saying as that. It's just what his interests were and what he was looking for was everything that I am not. And the only thing that we had in common was that we were physically attracted to each other. And for me, that's just not enough to keep a connection going. The bartenders was like, hey, can I take you guys' picture? We're like, okay. She takes our picture, and he's like, wow, this is actually a great picture of us. I'm like, it is a good picture. Like, it looks awesome. Like, we both look awesome. We were very on brand for the area that we were in. So it was just like, it felt like Halloween. It felt like I was dressing up for Halloween. And I had a great time. He took me back to his house. He was walking me to my car. So is this the part where I get a kiss? Thank you for asking. The answer is no. So what did we learn? Because you are physically attracted to somebody doesn't mean that you need to go on a date with them. Do your research on people. Do a little bit of recon, you guys. If you're desperate, if you are bored, somebody offers to take you on a date that night, let's say no. Take some time to get to know the person better. Blair. Let's do something productive with our time. Be so eager to do something or to be around people just because you feel alone. And that's kind of where I was at that time. One of my friends were going out, obviously was single, so I didn't have anyone in my corner in that way. He wants to take me out for drinks. I'm like, yeah, sure. Up until it wasn't so cute anymore, and it looked like Satan's wet dream in this man's house. No. Needless to say, he did not get a second date. We literally never hung out again. Telling my girlfriend about it, and she's like, Blair, you are so much better than like everything that you're telling me about this man, which there's more to it. I'm not gonna expose his business, but he was just going through a lot and was trauma dumping on me, and it just became too much too soon. He was telling me I would tell like my friends of years. I can't. Like, I'm sorry, I can't. All right, you guys, that wraps up the story with Officer Goth. I really hope that you enjoyed the story time. You got to know me a little bit better, and you were able to learn something from this. I am telling you guys, I have so many more stories in here, and I hope that you take this as a cautionary tale when dating online. I am doing this series in conjunction with my normal lifestyle content, so be looking out for that. If you are new here, please don't hesitate to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Join the community, that notification bell so you know the next time I upload a video, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.